Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a haul from Tonic. So let's have a look at this. I'm going to put this box down and I'll pull them out and we'll have a little talk about them. I'll show them to you and discuss what I like about them. So first up is this Tonic 8.5 inch trimmer, or 22 centimeters. Now I opened this previously so that I would cut down on the noise, and I kind of scratched up or antiqued my handle. This handle is soft rubber. It'll be really nice in your hand. So all of these marks were done by me, unfortunately. I didn't think when I was wrestling with the packaging to try it from a different angle. So yeah, I understand why they have to do them all up in the plastic, but it's so darn hard to get off for some of us that aren't so inclined. So right off the get-go, first impression, what I like about this is that it has an engraved measurements on the bottom and the top in both inches and centimeters. It also has a ledge on the top and the bottom, so you could butt the paper up against it and know that you've got this in the right place. There, you can see that on camera. That's the top, bottom, and this is the top. So let's remove this. It says it has a measuring grip. Yeah, and the popular sizes are 2 by 3.5, 3 by 5, 3 by 5, 4.5 by 5.5. I'm sorry, 4 1/4 or 4.25 by 5.5, 4 by 6, 5 by 7. It has this nice finger guard over the top, and yeah, it works good. You're not fighting with it to get everything going. And of course it has the Tonic Studios insignia with Tim Holtz, so I would say that he helped design this. So a paper crafter designing tools for a paper crafter always is great. So that's number one. And then I have some craft tacky glue, Tonic Studios. It's PVA. It has a precision tip, which you can see here, it's quite small, so that's going to be nice. Let me open this up, and it's inside sealed, so you're not going to have parts that are dried out or any of that. And the cap, the top fits inside a little groove here to keep things snug and dry, so yeah, you can catch it there. So that's going to be great. I hear lots of people talk about this. It's called polyvinyl acetate glue. Perfect adhesive for everyday crafting tasks, ideal on card, paper, and fabric. So this will be good. The item that you put it on has to be dry and shake bottled to fill a nib cavity. So you have to push, make sure the glue's down when you go to use it. So that's that. And then we have Nouveau Crystal Glaze. It's a dimensional, so this would be something like, you know, if you have a pair of glasses on somebody and you want to, spectacles or eye reading glasses, and you want to make them look like they have real lenses, you'd put this on, or a glass in a window. It's dimensional, so it will almost like a clear Nouveau drop, except that it you can use it to add dimension. So it says adds clear dimensional detail to your craft creation. So it's called Nouveau Crystal Clear. So I have a couple of those. And then I wanted to have some nice long scissors. So with they're stainless steel, they have the comfort handles, and they're 8-inch blades, which is going to be nice. I wanted to have nice long blades for when I cut my paper. And then a Tonic craft knife, the retractable, and it comes with extra blades, so that's always good. So let's give that an open. So there we go. You can bring it all the way in, or pull it all the way out. That's as far as it goes when it's fully engaged. So you can see that's good. And there are 2 extra blades. And then let's open this. So you can see the blades are nice and straight. There's no gaps, which is always nice. And I like to make the paper flowers. You may have seen some of my creations. I made a tabletop. Oh, I didn't put that online. Anyway, never mind, I said that. But the good thing about this is that this is called your craft tool set. So, if I can figure out how to open this without making a whole bunch of noise, I will. Oh, look at this. Please don't tell me that's how the paper cutter would have opened, because, Lord, I had quite the catastrophe trying to get that open. Look at that. I am just the clumsiest thing I'm sure anybody has ever seen. So here's the case with foam. So you would put your paper down here and then work it like this. But look at the big sizes here. I really have never laid eyes on one that had the ends were that large. There we go. See that? Great. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. But it also comes with good tweezers. Look at that. So that is, I'm very happy about that. And if you don't have anything to put them in, you just get a cheap pencil case. That'll hold them nicely. And then for precision cutting, I have these little ones, because you need little blades too, not just long blades. So these are 4.5 inch. Oh yeah, they're going to be great for little things. Very nice. And they also have the comfort grip. So there's that. Take this trash out of here. And then the in-between size. So we have the bigger and the smaller. And now there's this one here. And this is the 6-inch size. And the blades are nice and straight. No gaps or anything. And they fit in between those 2. So there's the 3 sizes. I'm not sure if there's one larger. I haven't found it yet. If I do, I'll let you know. The good thing about it is that they all have the same branding, if you notice here. And then we have a small craft glue pen. This is called the Funky Craft, which is, I think, the smaller one of these, or they're just calling this tacky glue. So I'm not sure if it's the same or not. It dries perfectly clear. Great for paper, card, and fabric. So that looks good. Good for arts, crafts, and do-it-yourself things. And let's see the tip on that. Nice tip on that as well. And that isn't covered over. But I suppose it can't be because it's all one piece there. So yeah, you don't take it apart to refill it or anything. And then we have these are brand new on the market, light mist spray bottles. 2 come in a package. I'll undo them because I'm sure somebody will want to know. So here we have light mist, ultra fine, 100 mils, 3.5 fluid ounces. So let me see if I can find a water source. I guess I misplaced my water. But anyway, as you can see, it's not adjustable, but it has a completely, this will not depress. So there's no water getting out of there. And then you slide it forward to use it. And so it has open and close. So you just there's a ridge there or a slot that you put it down to open it, and then when you slide it up and push it towards you, it locks. So they're both like that, which I'm happy about. And what I like about this, oh, here's one here. So this is the Ranger one, and this is the Nouveau. So let's have a play here. This I find difficult to use, the other one. So let's, I can never get a fine mist. I just end up, anyway, I don't want to talk about that. So let's get this in here. Let's see. Screw it on. No big deal, huh? Nothing hard about it yet. But I have 2 left feet. So let's see. So I have this open, and we're just going to hopefully have enough water in there. And we're just going to pump that up. And it is very spray. Look at that. Very slight mist. You can't even see it. And so I'm just going to push this down, and it locks it. It doesn't have to be any kind, doesn't have to be any, it can be fully engaged, and then you just press it in the slot and it's not going anywhere. It's off. Very good. I like that. It's good for travel. And then I have the Deluxe adhesive, which I love. You can get that off with a adhesive remover. And then, look at this, guys. Embossing. Embossing, I love these cases. I just think these are just the cutest little things. Look how pretty these cases are. So in here I have Silver Moonlight. So there's that. Look how sparkly it is. You can see it better inside. Oh no, it's sealed. I don't want to break the seal. See how glittery that is? Holy moly. And I like that it's sealed. So that's that one. And then this one is called Embossing. Put these scissors to use. There we go. And this one is called Clear. So you get a lot in the container, and it has this lovely jar again, sealed again. You can see that it's clear in there. It looks white, but when you heat it up, it turns clear. And I have a few of them here, so let's get into these. And then this one here is called Jet Black. And let's see if you can see the black. It is very black. It's not glittery at all. Not like the silver, which you would expect to be shiny. And then this here is Gold Enchantment. So this is the gold and very sparkly as well, glittery. That top, and you can see on the side as I move that. Isn't that something? Beautiful. Let's see this one. This is Classic Gold. So I move this top again so you can have a look. Has less glittery, but equally nice. The thing with having these cases so beautiful like this, I mean, they're so easy to spot on your carts and your work surfaces and your storage areas, aren't they? And so that's this one here. And this is called Hot Chocolate, so it's a dark brown, which will be nice for all those coffee themed things that we have going lately. And then finally we have the Glacier White. And you can see that it's a nice product. Nice fine. It's very fine, not clumpy. And then finally, my last are the hedgehogs, and this is the actual size. It's called Harry the Hedgehog. It contains 11 dies. It's part of the Essentials line, And here they are here. Ooh, I like the way it's stored. And I'm not able to get those open right yet. I don't want to cut it until I read how this is supposed to stay together. And so I just want to measure this because it's hard to tell. It is 4 inches long and 3 3/4 wide from tip to tip. That's the widest, so that's big. So you can use that for paper, for felt, for anything, I guess, that you... Oh my goodness, Frankie the Fox. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. This contains 10 mental dies, and it is 4 3/8. Oh, 4 5/8 in length, and in width from the biggest part in the body is 2 5/8. How cute is that? And in centimeters, it's 117 millimeters by 78 millimeters. Harry the Hedgehog is 103 millimeters by 93. And then we are going to go with, oh my goodness, look at that. Betty the Bunny contains 10 metal dies. 12, sorry, I'm having problems with my eyeballs. It's 12 metal dies. It's the Essentials line. The actual size is 112 millimeters by 102 millimeters. I just cannot get over these things. And I will measure this. So the length from the top of the head to the bottom of the foot is 3 3/8. And width by the belly, we won't go by the ears, so by the belly is 2 inches. Isn't that just the cutest thing? That's wonderful. And so you could use any type of product to cut those out with. And then finally we have Olivia the Owl. And this contains 9 metal dies. It is 104 millimeters by 92 millimeters. It's part of the Essentials line. 9 dies, and this from the widest part is 3 1/2, 3 5/8, and then from the tip, which is the highest part, to the bottom of the feet is 3 7/8, and from the lowest part on the forehead, it is to the big toe, let's say, that's 3 3/8. So wonderful. I can't wait to get started with those dies. They look wonderful. Here, I'll show you what they look like. So they actually do the details so that the portions of the belly lift up if you want them to. So they're much more dimensional than just a flat one. So that's great. And then this little guy here, this portion here on the tail, that part all lifts up. So you can see this here. The part lifts up and cuts out here. And then the hedgehog, you can layer this top part over the bottom part to give you some dimension in different colors. And then little Frankie is a bow for her hair. And the tail, you can cut out different shades. You can put one on top of the other for that too. So those are just beautiful. And they come wonderfully packaged. This is, you don't have to remove them out of it at all. Even if you wanted to put them on magnets, they come on something there, which I'm going to have a look at in a moment. So I am really pleased with these items. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll put the links below in case you're interested in any of these things. And thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you doing so and taking time out of your very busy days to spend it with me. Bye-bye.